our Huitlacoche. Let's unwrap our ear of corn, and there is the giant Frankenstein-like fungus growing on it, called corn smut or Huitlacoche in Espanol. And we are going to wash this fine specimen and get it chopped up and into the pan. Even though I'm excited about eating it, I'm not as excited about touching it, so excuse the gloves. But it looks like every ear has turned into a giant piece of fungus, which is kind of cool. Here's our little one. Looked like it was just starting to grow, and then as it matures, they get bigger and bigger. And there's no real pesticide control, although who would want to control this delicious delicacy? It's usually brought on by the rainy season and the fungus getting into the corn and just going wild. So I'm going to get that in. I'm going to wash it off. Now we can see a little better. It actually does come out of each little tiny kernel of corn. And as I break it off, you see where the corn husk is getting smaller and smaller. It's on both ends. Here's the other side. And actually, I don't know if this will work or how this works, but I'm not wasting all these little fungi. I'm gonna put them in a little container, and this is the first one I've ever seen, but I wonder if these spores will live until next year in this little container, and I'll try to infest my corn with it next year. I'll do an update and let you know how that turned out. I'm washing it out in this bowl, probably a few times. There we go, washing it off. And I get all that black stuff off. I don't mind those puffy gray kernels that should taste like a fine mushroom, but the husk, the corn silk, turned black and yucky. I don't really want to eat that part, so I'm going to wash them very well. And be careful, this stuff gets like all over your kitchen. Okay, I'm gonna put a little avocado oil in the pan. Whoops, a little too much. But we'll see how this turns out. We'll heat that up a bit. The tortilla's ready. Some feta crumbles and fresh garlic that I grew in the garden. So to know the difference between ripe and unripe or too far gone, you want to catch the kernels when they're dark gray. When they get powdery or too black, they're not good anymore. We're getting ready for my daughter's wedding, and I just let it go too long, but these are still perfect. So since I've waited for weeks for this, I salvaged the good parts, the light gray parts, and I'm cooking it in a little avocado oil with my garlic. I have my feta cheese ready on my tortilla, and I also added a little Parmesan for flavor. I was gonna cut up an onion, but there's really not enough of this for the onion. So I'm still super excited, and I'm gonna try to actually grow, now that I know about this, grow some corn truffle or corn mushroom, or any of the other Huitlacoche names that are given to this delicacy. And super excited. So we're going to give it about 5 minutes in the pan, and can't wait. Garlic's turning a nice golden brown. I'm going to put a little salt on it. And I think it's ready. Here we go. And we have one corn truffle taco. Oh my gosh, this is so delicious. This is the corn taco shell, not the wheat one. And it is just so authentic and so delicious. I'm definitely going to look for these more in the future.